back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to use build mode, and all that. So first off, we have the build block. Now I don't really want it to be white, so we're going to change the color to a nice bright green. And we also don't really want it to be just like plain, I guess. So we're going to make it like not a brick, more like a wood floor, green wood floor. So we're just going to expand out this area a bit
to show you how this works.
Do keep in mind that some of the patterns can get messed up if you don't place them right. So say if I were to turn this, it will make it look weird. So make sure you're always making sure that they're always the same way, or else it will look odd. So then you're probably going to want to add some walls to your build mode. So let's say nice foil walls, and we'll pick lapis. So you're going to have to build a block there because you can't just place them wherever. You actually have to have them connected to something.
But then once you connect it, you can get rid of it. So we're just gonna go around here, make a nice lapis outside to the build.
And this is Piggy Build Mode is a really great thing, like if you don't have, or if you don't know how to use Builder Studio, because it's basically a simplified version of that. So then you have stuff like the cylinder block, the wedge block, which I guess you could use as stairs. And Piggy cannot actually go up normal stairs, or at least I couldn't get Piggy to go up normal stairs, so you might want to use the wedge block for that. Corner wedge is just a corner, so say you want to have like something like this, you can have like a pyramid. A thin wall, I haven't really found a way to use these yet, but I guess you could use them to like sneak back here if you're going sideways. So I guess you could use those in some creative way. Then you have the transparent thin wall, which it's a thin wall, but you can see through it like glass, and it will be whatever color you picked. Then you have the transparent, or the thin window block. A window block is a block that is clear in the middle, but you can't jump through it. You can kind of see the glass pane right there. Then you have the transparent block. This is a transparent block, or a thin wall, but it's actually taking up the whole space instead of just that half. These could be a good use of windows, I guess, or like if you want to have like a clear floor over here, you could have like a... Oh yeah, also the color picker tool allows you to just take the color from anything. So then you have that. Color pick this again. If you take off build, it will delete stuff, and then you can rotate and tilt different objects. So then you have the thin window block. This one is a thin window block. And then you have the vent shaft. Now there isn't like a full vent like passway. So what I did for my level that I showed in the video on my main channel, I just built out with normal blocks and put a vent shaft at the beginning to ensure that Piggy cannot come through. And you can't actually crouch yet in build mode, but if you just look up or down in first person, you can get through the vent shaft. I figured that out. So if you just do that, and then you're in the vent. So then you would do whatever with that. So if we go back through, we're going to start deleting some stuff so I can show you doors. So then we have decoration. These are decorative items like, say, a locker, which probably shouldn't be that color. Like a locker or a chair, or a chair that actually is the color you want. The office chair is always black. You can have like desks and stuff. You can have an oven, and there should be a lot more decoration coming according to Minitoon. You can place cars, all that. Then you have lights. These are just to light up stuff. You have the lamp post, the ground light, the wall light, the lantern from Forest, the ceiling light, and the ceiling lamp. Those are all your different types of lighting objects. Because when you start the game, it will be at nighttime instead of daytime. So, okay, then you have events. These are very important, especially these two right here. You cannot start the game unless you have a spawn for the player and a spawn for the piggy. Like, say I delete the piggy spawn and I try to play, it will tell me can't start, missing piggy spawn. So you need to have a piggy spawn, guys. Then you have every different color of door. So keep in mind the lock has to be facing your right or else you have it backwards. See? So the lock has to be on the right. So you have different types of doors. You have green, we have red, we have blue, orange, yellow, purple, which we'll get into. And then after those you have then you have plank doors. And then you have the laser gate doors. And then you have special types of doors here, alright? These doors are the escape doors. Once these doors are unlocked, the game automatically ends once you walk through it. Well, like your game, not anyone else's. So once you walk through these, your game's over and you've won. And there are two different types right now. There should be more because of the whole code and the lasers. So, right now you have a white lock, and then you have a white lock with planks. Then, this is interesting, the fire block. Now, the fire block, obviously, you need a fire extinguisher for, and each block will take one fire extinguisher. Then you have stuff like the cracked door, which you need TNT for. Unfortunately, there is not planks right now, but we do have the acid block, so be careful. You step on these, you're dead. And I'm just going to place a few here so I can demonstrate later. Invisible blocks. Invisible blocks are invisible. You can only see these red stuff in build mode, just so you know they're there. They're just gonna be invisible barriers, alright? Then you just have a normal door, which you can open just by clicking on. You don't have to have any special key or whatever. So, after that, you have the items. These are all your generic piggy items. You have a green key, you have a red key, you have a blue key, you have an orange key, a yellow key, a purple key, a white key, a hammer, a wrench, a fire extinguisher, some TNT, a gun, ammo for the gun, a crossbow, and carrots, which can all be used in different ways. Like, for example, the keys unlock the key doors, the hammer goes to this type of door, the planks. The wrench goes to any laser gate doors. The carrot is a carrot. It goes with the crossbow. The gun goes with the bullets. The cracked door uses the TNT. The fire extinguisher gets rid of fire. All of that. So, and you can have more than one end door. So, if you were curious about that, it is possible to have more than one. And they'll only need to escape from one of the escape doors. They don't have to do both. So make it a bit nicer, and then you have the load, the save, then you have play. You get to choose the mode. I don't know if you have the power to choose who is Piggy, but as you can see, it's now nighttime. And then you can do all this and whatnot. And like I said, you can open both doors. They get to escape through either one. Fire extinguisher will take out a full fire block. Keep in mind that the only thing that gets used up once you use it is the TNT. You can't have then you can go through that door, and then obviously the invisible blocks are invisible, but if you hit the acid, you're dead. And you can stop the game at any time, which I'm now going to do since I died by the acid. So, another key element in Piggy that you would think that they don't have is random item spawns. As you know, in Piggy, sometimes stuff spawns in different places, and you're like, well, they don't have that, I can't do that. But you can. If you place more than one of that item, so let's say the red key, and we go into bot, it could spawn in either of those locations. As you can see, it's no longer over here, and it's not where I placed it over there, but the random spawn ended up being here. So that, my friends, is how you play Piggy Build Mode. And then you can escape. So, that is everything you can do so far in Build Mode. Please like and subscribe. And I will be seeing you guys next time. Which should be later today, which I'm going to make a video about stuff that I think Piggy Build Mode needs. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!